Fairbanks. Firefighters in Orleans County responded to a house fire last night, but waited for more than an hour and a half to put out the fire. News 4's Anthony Kanji joins us now live from our newsroom to explain why. Anthony?
Well, Diana, before the flames could be put out, firefighters first had to know the area was secure, as a shooting took place before they were called. Firefighters I spoke with told me the first thing they thought of was the tragic fire and shooting in Webster on Christmas Eve. Firefighters from the Rochester suburb of Kendall were called out to a fire on Peter Smith Road around 7 last night. But firefighters weren't able to start attacking the fire until about an hour and a half later. That's because before firefighters arrived, Orleans County Sheriff's deputies were already on the scene. Deputies say Dennis Bueller shot his wife Linda Bueller in the shoulder. She was able to get away from her husband and call 911. Investigators say that's when Dennis lit their home on fire. He then walked out of the house and shot himself in the face. Firefighters could only stand idly by watching the fire burn until police officers made sure the scene was clear.
We had our equipment staged in their quarters. We had one truck coming up stage a couple miles up the road until they cleared the scene for us to come in. Then we came in and put an attack on the fire. We had mutual aid companies standing by in their quarters as well. And once we were called in the scene, we brought everybody right in.
This was the first fire and shooting to take place in the area since the Webster shooting this past Christmas Eve. William Spangler set a house on fire to lure in first responders and shoot them. Spangler killed 2 firefighters and injured a third. Kendall firefighters I spoke with this morning say that incident was definitely on their minds. The biggest difference between that incident and the one overnight was they didn't know they were responding to a hostile situation in Webster. I'm told it is protocol during an active shooter situation that firefighters let the structure burn before police give them the go-ahead. Both Linda Bueller and her husband Dennis were taken to Strong Memorial Hospital. Both are expected to recover from their injuries. Dennis will face charges when he recovers. As for the couple's home, firefighters say it is a complete loss. Live, Anthony Kanji, News 4 at noon.